Hi my friends, welcome or welcome back. I'm George Pierce and I thank you for watching. This video is about the first 15 seconds on your video. If people are watching your videos only to leave, this video is for you. In this video, you're going to discover why the first 15 seconds are so important. You'll also learn some of the things that you may be doing that are wrong, and some of the things that you may not be doing that you should be doing. And I want you to stay with me because I'm going to help you to be able to fix that, and also for my 4-step bonus that you can start using right away. Let's just talk for a moment about the value of our viewers. As aspiring YouTubers, you and I work hard to get views. We do the tags and the thumbnails and the descriptions and the titles, and the reason is that's how new channels get most of their viewers. So after we do all that, we get that precious viewer. But what happens next? What happens next, unfortunately, happens to way too many new YouTubers. Unintentionally, you may be driving those new viewers away. You may be sending them away. They leave our videos as fast as they arrive. Fortunately, there's some reasons why this happens, and that's what we're going to get into. And of course, what's good about that is that we can fix those reasons. And when we do, our viewers are much more likely to stay. They're going to be more likely to watch longer. They're going to be more likely to watch to the end. They're going to be more likely to subscribe. So that first 15 seconds, 7 to 15 seconds, 10 to 20 seconds, depends on who you talk to, but typically that first 15 seconds is crucial. It's very, very important. So in that first 15 seconds, we have to figure out a way to hook our viewers. And there's actually something that's literally called a hook, and I'm going to get to that in just a moment, and that's going to help to dramatically improve your retention. But first, let me cover some of the no-nos that you may be guilty of, some of the things that you may be doing wrong or not doing that are accidentally repelling your viewers. You're actually driving them away. Number one of the things that may be driving them away is a big fancy introduction. They did not come to see that big long fancy introduction. That's not what they're there for. So if you've got a big, long, fancy introduction, you may want to reduce it down dramatically in size. I suggest that probably eliminate it for the time being and then add it back later. The same thing may be true for asking your viewers to subscribe to your channel. Now, one of the things that we're taught is ask them to subscribe to the channel, and I'm all in favor of that. I want you to subscribe to my channel, you want me to subscribe, and so on. But when a viewer gets on your video and the first thing they see is, hey, subscribe to my channel. Well, I don't even know what your channel's all about, and you're asking me to subscribe. So what they're figuring is that you're just a taker, you're not a giver, and bam, they're gone. I still recommend that you ask your viewers to subscribe, but if you're doing it in the very beginning, which is not a bad idea once you get established and once you get comfortable, but as an initial YouTuber, if people are not staying to watch your videos, then wait till later in the video to ask them to subscribe, and wait till you start getting some viewer retention before you add asking your viewers to subscribe in the early part of your videos. Good idea, great idea, but as a new YouTuber, this may be driving your viewers away. Now, speaking of subscribing, if this video is of value to you, if the content's of value to you, give it a big thumbs up. If you would do that right now, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. And while you're at it, if this content is of interest to you, is of value to you, well, consider subscribing. Smash the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you're not going to miss out on these videos. Number 3 is really any other thing that you might be doing that's preventing your viewer from getting to the content. So if there's something that you're putting in that video that's delaying that may be a reason for them to leave. Eliminate it, at least for the time being. I want to share this with you or not. But number 4, you are my valued viewer, and I certainly appreciate you watching. I sincerely do. So I have no ill intentions here, but take a look at your videos. Check your videos out. Is there anything that you are doing Is there anything that you might be doing that could be repelling your viewers? And be honest about it. Just in case, check that out in case there's something that might need a little improving or a little polishing. And number 5, I'm going to talk about video quality, which is somewhat important. Actually not as important as you might think. Specifically want to talk about audio quality. If you have poor video, it's usually poor lighting. Most of the equipment that we have, our computers, our phones, and so on, are going to do a great job of creating a video. So maybe you just need to add another light, or move into a better lit area, or be closer to a window, or even go outside. But the major thing that may be a problem, and hopefully it's not, is your audio. If you have poor audio, that's usually something that most viewers are not going to tolerate. So if they start watching your video and there's poor audio, they're going to leave. If your audio is poor, that's something that you really want to fix immediately, but it's usually a pretty easy fix. You may want to consider using a different device. You may want to consider using different software. There's a lot of free software out there. Try some different software. You may want to consider a cheap mic. I use a Boya M1 lapel mic. It's about $20, or you might even be able to find it for a little bit less, and I love it. But that's one of the things that if you have poor audio, it's something that you sincerely want to fix. So let me get back to talking about those first 15 seconds and just how important they really are. You see, if we use them poorly, we are literally wasting a fantastic opportunity. We're not only losing that viewer that we work so hard to get, we're losing that precious viewer. We're also losing a possible subscriber. We're also losing all that watch time that even that one viewer would have given us. When we lose the viewer in the first 15 seconds, we probably lost him for good. And that viewer could have stayed, watched the video, liked our content, and subscribed. So we may be missing out on hours and hours, hundreds of hours, thousands of hours of viewing time because of those first 15 seconds. So there are a few more easy steps that I want to share with you, so pay close attention, because you can put these into effect right now. First thing you want to do, first and foremost, is let your audience know, let your viewer know what your video's all about. I bet they already know that. You know, they've been told, the title told them, the thumbnail told them, the description told them. Although that's true, you need to confirm it, and you need to confirm it as soon as possible. Well, that little step can help make your video stickier. It'll help people to stick, to stay. This is part of the glue that's going to help them to stick, that's going to help them to stay. Secondly, you need a hook. And in this video, my hook was the promise of a bonus. So your hook is the promise of a solution, a fix, a tip, a bonus, a freebie, a trick, something that your viewer is going to learn or discover later on in your video. So it's a reason for them to stay. It's a reason for them to keep watching. Now let's get to my bonus. My bonus is a 4-step trick. It's 4 steps that you've actually just seen. Number 1, tell your viewer what your video is about, what they can expect, and keep it short and sweet. Number 2, identify the problem or the reason why they have come to your video. In this case, viewers are leaving as fast as they arrive. Number 3, provide a solution or a promise of a solution, a promise of a fix. In other words, this video is going to help you to fix this. It's going to help you to solve this problem. And number 4 is to include a hook, and that is to provide an additional reason for them to keep watching your video. I'm going to add a little something here, because a few months ago I made a big discovery as far as YouTube and as far as viewer retention and viewers and so on, and it's actually based on keywords. This keyword discovery led to a 50% jump in view duration. I'm not going to get into it in this video. I'm simply going to invite you to watch this next video, or you'll see a link below. Received any value from this video, and I hope you did, be sure to subscribe. Smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so that you don't miss out on these videos. I do want to thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Allow me to wish you much success.